everyone! Today we're going to talk about the witches of World War II. The Nazis were absolutely terrified of them. During the war, German troops invaded Soviet Union. The Soviets were in dire need of pilots, and for the first time for any nation, the country authorizes women to fly in combat. 400 women were selected. Most were between 17 to 26 years of age. They underwent highly compressed training, expected to learn what it took most soldiers years to grasp in a few months. Each recruit had to train and perform as pilots, navigators, maintenance, and ground crew. The all-female squadron became the 588th Night Bomber Regiment and would only fly at night. They were given unfitted hand-me-down men's uniforms and boots. They were provided old, rickety wooden planes that were primarily used for crop dusting and training purposes. These light, open cockpit planes were never meant for combat. Made out of plywood with canvas pulled over, the aircraft offered virtually no protection from the elements. The benefit of the planes was that they had a slower stall speed than the standard German fighters, making them harder to target, and they could take off and land just about anywhere. At night, under the cover of darkness, the women would drop bombs on Nazi targets. The Germans nicknamed them Nachthexen, or night witches, because the rickety wooden planes sounded like brooms sweeping the sky. These sounds were the Germans' only warnings, as planes were too small to show up on radar. Rumors began to spread among the Germans that the Soviets were giving the women treatments that gave them the night vision of a cat. They were so feared and hated by the Nazis that airmen who downed one were awarded prestigious medals. Altogether, the heroic pilots flew more than 30,000 missions, or about 800 per pilot and navigator. Sadly, they lost a total of 30 pilots. Despite being a highly decorated unit in the Soviet Air Force during the war, when it came to the big victory parade in Moscow, the women weren't included because it was decided their planes were too slow. The Night Witches played a critical role in a World War II victory. Even with their expedited training and old rickety planes, the Night Witches were one of the most remarkable fighting forces in World War II.